coming to speak about the Victoria alleged rape situation. But let's just get this out in the public. This not sit down and believe. This is just one set of race women with this mind frame, because it is not at all. It's just all over the place. It's just the mindset of some of these women, and they're very vindictable. And we have to give the praise to the Most High. We are living in times as men with cameras, or we would be in big problems, yeah? So this to show you something, yeah? To show you what kind of world we're living in and the dangerousness of people. I want you to listen to this very careful. Let's see if I can get on there for you guys. Listen.
Sorry, he's done. He's not going to charge you because we're going to say he raped us. Period. So watch him. The second he says he raped us, but he has cameras. He doesn't have cameras. We have cameras. I've been recording it this whole time. So he's done. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just pause. We'll just cancel. Dumbass bitch. And you'll put a cigarette in the riddle. It's okay. It's okay, Kina. It's okay. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna request an Uber. Yeah. Okay. Kina, it's okay. He didn't do anything. He did. He's done. The second he got an attitude and said, it's okay, Kina. Oh, it's on the Uber. No, he's fine.
So people, you imagine this now, yeah? An Uber taxi driver does not want these women smoking in their car. Which Uber driver says you can smoke in their car? Let's be realistic. What Uber driver says you can smoke in their car? None. So you imagine the mindset of these women, because you did not allow them to come in your vehicle and smoke a cigarette.
That sounds like an incomplete thought. What a...
Yeah, imagine. Yeah, he's right. See that just come in. It's an inconsiderate fool. So you imagine that because you don't want a woman to smoke in your car, they're gonna make up stories about grape. So imagine if that man didn't have a camera in the car. This is why you gotta be careful of who your friends are, who you pick, who you roll with, because now that lady is now enterprised this next woman into her behavior, all because of a cigarette. You see the world we're living in, because of a cigarette. That's deep. That's deep. So young men, I'm gonna give you some advice. Yeah, some people's gonna say it's a bad advice, but trust me. You see, if you don't know where you're going in life, just protect yourself at all costs. You see, if you gotta buy the most smallest camera and hide it in your room while you're giving that young lady dog plate and recording her, record her and hide it and do not put it out, because you know why? One day you might become somebody in life famous, and then she throws that grape case on you, because grape look like you could be age 1 up to 50 and that will stick with you if someone calls that out on you, yeah? So, guys, hide that somewhere where it can't be found, because at the end of the day, yeah, you recording someone and not telling them is against the law. So they might say to you, we're not going to stand up in the courthouse because you didn't let the people know that you was recording them, so it's against the law, which is facts. So you imagine this, young man, you record it, and some woman comes out and says, yeah, you're a rapist. I would rather know that I've got a video and the whole world can see what took place. Forget the judge, yeah, because once the whole world is seeing what has took place, they will know that what she has claimed is a lie, because your video is there. You might not be able to play it in court, but there's nothing saying you can't put it out in the public because you're already in problems. So let's get to that girl Victoria now, because we know her secrets are. Listen, I'm not going to be biased. I'm not going to be biased. She's a devil. She's 100% the devil's child, and we can't run from it. But I've noticed that when they come in threes. Pops come, Gucci Walker come, and she come, yeah? So this breaks some things down because it's not looking right. And we've got to be fair as the people. I'm not defending no devil. No way at all. She's a demon. No disrespect here. That bag should have stayed on her head and the worst it should have happened to her. People gonna say that I'm cold, but yeah, well, I don't have mercy for demons then. Yeah, you lot are petting them. That's the difference with me and you lot. So let's get down to this case now. And what we see taking place. Because a lot of it's not righteous. It's not righteous. Alright. So this young lady, yeah, she claims that she was tapped when she was 15 and went through all kind of rubbish, yeah. All I'm seeing now is women come out and saying, oh, I can see why she's traumatized. It all makes sense. Yeah, all right. Since that's what you are gonna use, she's traumatized. She's wicked, but you can see why it took place because she's traumatized. Stop using traumatized as an excuse, because that means if I got traumatized, it doesn't give me a right to go and put my traumatized on that person. And then that person goes and puts that traumatized on somebody else, or we be living in a world full of traumatized. Yeah, and the whole place will be mocked up. So this just keep it real. This trauma thing's got to stop. Because if you as women keep finding excuses, yeah, and using certain talk, yeah, it's gonna backfire on you, lot. And I tell you why it's gonna backfire on you, yeah, because she was traumatized and gone through so much behavior, yeah. It don't give her no right to go and do what she's doing. Yeah, and when you are defending her rubbish saying it's traumatized, yeah, it's rubbish you're dealing with. Because if you're gonna use that, yeah, it's like people turning around and saying, all right, that young man's been sexually assaulted as a little youth. Yeah. So when he goes around and does his behavior, do we gonna so what do we use it and give him an excuse and say, oh, I can see why he does it, it's traumatized. Yeah, we can't use that traumatized. We can't use that traumatized. It's like you, for instance, you've got two parents, they're both on heroin and crack. Does that mean that the child must become a heroin and a crackhead? Because his parents on it. It don't go like that. She is wicked. She is being rooted from a baby as demonic. I promise you this. Yeah? Demonic. No joke, but let's just get this out of the way because my memory ain't too long. So you imagine this now, yeah? That happened to her when she was 15. So it proves to me if her life was nearly taken and she was traumatized, she didn't mind going back out in the world again after that and telling lies upon people. So what they done to her, yeah, did it really scare her? It can't have scared her. She wouldn't be going out there and lying to put herself back in a situation where her life could be put online. So let's keep it real now. So here where we're going with this now, yeah? We're not letting her escape, yeah? We're not letting her escape. And the next thing I've noticed with you people, yeah? No disrespect, yeah? When mixed race people are doing something good, oh, they're black. But as soon as they do something what's terrible, she's mixed race, she's mixed race. Cause I saw all of that in the comment. This is why I'm saying I'm mixed race. No one ain't getting me in a mix up and mingle on what they want. I'm saying it. I am mixed race. I am 50-50 and I'm not running from that. Yeah? You are not gonna make me build myself and I'm what you go, yeah, it's one of us. Fuck that. I'm mixed race. End of. I'm 50-50. Yeah, sorry about the language, yeah? So if you're saying she's mixed race, I take responsibility for her. I don't want to be nowhere in the place where that girl's standing. If I ever went in a place to see my people in there with her, I don't want to chat to them people no more. Because it showed me you will sit in the mindsets of those kind of people and feel comfortable with them. I won't feel comfortable with them. So if I'm not going to feel comfortable with them, I'm sure I ain't going to feel comfortable with you. So she needs to be cancelled, yeah? I promise you this. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm saying she needs to be cancelled on a big radical way, yeah? You imagine this. Nowadays, yeah, history is digital, yeah? What you're seeing now is in our face is digital history, yeah? So if we don't punish that girl, yeah, they're gonna put her out there like she's Jack the Ripper, but the only thing with her, she's been cool, yeah? She's gonna be like an issue of Jack the Ripper. Oh, lady came out and made all of these applications and the world was behind her. So that's gonna be black people's history then. If we don't take this girl down here, that means we're not showing the bloodlines was coming up that we stood up for them. Yeah, so what's gonna happen? Say in six generations time now, they're gonna use everything on this social media to cause trouble with these young bloods was coming. They're gonna turn around and say, oh, this was part of your black history. The black woman did this to the man them and no one didn't do nothing. So it looks like we don't stand for nothing for our people then. So this is why it's very serious, yeah? We gotta stand for things. Let me pause this and find something and show you. This is what history is gonna look like. Yeah, I'm gonna show you what history is gonna look like because it's digital. Yeah, you see, white people, you better start fixing up your things because your history ain't gonna go down good neither. Yeah, watch this, people. Look, Mrs. Bunny, that girl they call Miss Bunny. Listen, this is the history. This is part of what's gonna take in 7 years' time. What they're gonna bring out on the young bloods. Then watch.
5-year-old woman once decided to set a world record to be with 1,000 men in just 24 hours. Surprisingly, her boyfriend, Mateo, didn't object at all. He was the one who organized everything. He said he simply wanted to help his beloved fulfill her lifelong dream. Each participant was given about 40 seconds, and the schedule was planned down to the minute. When footage showing hundreds of men lining up outside that door hit the internet,
History. This is how they're gonna push it on the
went
children.
viral instantly, sparking countless arguments and even divorces. They say you can still find it.
So you imagine that, yeah? That little history thing you saw, yeah? She's standing there with a black man. And they're saying the black man accept 1,000 man to sleep with the woman. How do you think that's gonna look for the black people then? That we don't care about women. And we all them ass is gonna make the black man look like he's a pimp. Yeah, 100%. So this is part of history, what you just saw there, what they're gonna throw out on the kids then. Yeah, so we gotta prosecute this woman. No joke. Yeah, they came in free. Pops come out, Gucci Walker come out, and she come out, yeah? So this is what's irritating me, yeah? I'm not begging no friends from nobody up here. I'm against them like nobody. Yeah? So this just make this certified, yeah? I'm not here to pretty up nothing for nobody. Yeah, so you imagine this, yeah? We know it was when she got in problems when she was 15, yeah? So we can't put Gucci Walker's people on that part there. But one thing I'm gonna say, yeah? If you coming up with some video recording of somebody, yeah, and you bringing out half-edited stuff here, I'm not buying into that. I'm not buying into that because she came up and said you lot tried to finesse her, yeah. You lot tried to finesse her. I'm not saying Gucci Walker finessed her, as we can hear his story. He heard about it and he intervened himself in it. But did he hear about the rest what was taking place? So you imagine this. He used the word. When someone asked him, why didn't you put this out 5 years ago? He laughed. He said, I could have. She already had numbers. She already had numbers. Take that into consideration. She already had numbers. So this is where I'm saying, yeah, his friend, yeah, she said he's just like herself. That's a big statement to make. Yeah. So my question is, if this guy didn't want his name coming out 5 years ago, why does he want it coming out now? Let's be realistic. I'm not taking no sides for no man or no woman. I just want to get to the bottom of this because there's a reason why I want to get to the bottom of this. So when they met this girl, she already had numbers. So you imagine this now. Yeah, she told people she had a job which was 6 figures in her interview. That interview was a joke thing. Yeah, and I'm not gonna disrespect that woman what gave her the interview. You know why I'm not gonna disrespect that part there? Yeah, because if any of you guys or people could have got that woman to come up on your stage, you would have done it for the love of clout. Yeah, you would have done it for the love of clout. That interview looked like she was there to promote the young girl's business because that's what it looked like. And the girl was this skinning tea. Yeah, I'm not feeling Snoopy's face. No time at all. I'm being real. Yeah, but I'm not just gonna down on her because there's more to this story. There's more to this story. One, the woman was interviewed that looked like Virgin Mary, so she don't know about feelings. Yeah, that young lady Zizi. Yeah, she ain't got no feelings neither. So I'm not paying her no mind. But what I am going to pay her mind, yeah, what I am really going to pay a mind to is the rest of the world. I tell you why. On social media, yeah, women have got this talk, yeah. The majority of them, yeah. I'll call you back. Yeah, yeah. So sorry there, yeah. So I'm not gonna put the blame on Zizi because, like I said, she ain't got no use. So she ain't carrying boy feelings. So you imagine this, yeah? Use women like to say, oh, use men don't like women. I've never seen a man come out and say he doesn't like women. Yeah, I've never seen that. But I've heard use women keep coming out and saying, oh, use men don't like women. But use pussy clout women prove to me something. You don't like the men. Men don't come out and say that to you, but you proved it to me. You don't like men. And I'll prove it to you why you don't like men. How do use women, yeah, carry baby boys, yeah, 9 months in your belly, yeah, and push them out, yeah? This is why I'm not mad with the interviewer, and I'm not mad with that young girl called Cece, yeah, because they opened up our eyes to the bigger picture of use women's behavior. Use women don't like Ross Clark men, yeah? I don't care about 2 women coming out. What happened to all of them women what's got their kids, their boy sons, what they claim they love? You lot should have been up in the millions. You lot should have been up here in the millions. Saying if that was my youth, rare. Because I break it down. Yeah? I break it down. If use women, yeah, cared about men, we would have saw that you came out in your millions for your own sons, your own children. But sometimes it's because you women see them boy children look like their dads, so you resent them, you hate them, and you do them little things behind the curtains. Facts. Yeah, you resent them little boys because of the dads. So use women take all feelings out. If the man can't see the issue, it's because you're taking the feelings out on the man. Vice versa, that's how you are moving. Yeah, so any woman who ain't got no baby, yeah, and they're making their comments, I don't respond for them because they don't carry belly feelings. Who use women what I got boy children? You let your kids down, your boys down, yeah, because anyway I was on that interview with that woman, yeah, I would have put it on her in a different way. Yeah, no joke. I would have turned around and said this to her. Well, I believe you've got boys yourself. Yeah. So I would have said to her, so you imagine as a mum then, how would you feel to know some woman is making up lies on your child and putting his life in danger for the rest of his life? How would you feel as a mum? What's she gonna say? Oh, I don't feel no way. She would have had to said something. Oh, I would have made some form of actions. I would have probably have hurt somebody. Yeah, them interviewers are idiots because they're the questions you should have asked them. Well, how would you feel if it was your own child it happened to? And got a response out of her, but no, you didn't. You wanted to get clout on your page and make her come and tell us what she's selling. So that's why I don't respond for you. All of the women what got kids here, you don't like men because you should have been up in your numbers for your boy children. How would you like to know that your son is being accused of rape? Then he's got to go to prison. Then the man them are gonna beat him in there. On top of it, then he's got to go and put himself in a sec for his own safety. Then he's got to come out to the world, knowing that his people have claimed that on him. Even if your son got off the case, the people, when he gets off his case and he's in the judge and in front of the judge and they say dismiss, yeah, the whole of the prison ain't in that court case with him, so they don't know what's going on. So they're gonna say, yeah, that brother's a rapist. They've beat him up, yeah. So now he's got to come out, get a girlfriend, and now he's got to explain to her when she said, have you been inside? Yeah, what for? Oh, allegedly grape. You think that girl's gonna really sit comfortable with that, or the family's gonna sit comfortable with that? So where is the conversation for this guy? She's flying up and down in a big Ross Clark Jamaica, skinning up her teeth, yeah? But we're gonna fix her. She needs to calm down. She needs to calm down. But let's get back to Gucci Walker and his people. Gucci said his part, but his friend sat down for 5 years, yeah? 5 years, didn't want his name called, but now he doesn't mind his name getting called. So this day, sit down with her, yeah, and they wanted money from the scam what she done from the old black man. Yeah, you don't say you care about men, you don't even care about the old black man what's got robbed by her. You don't even care about the old man what's got robbed by her. So she's been doing things from the get-go. So my question is this: when this took place 5 years ago, and she made access to this man's account and scammed him, and this next guy, yeah, found out what she was doing, and they was blackmailing her for the old man's money. How many people, after they sat down with this video for 5 years, had become a victim to her because of money? Yeah? Because of money. I'm not listening to no video what is half cut, yeah? This woman's either saying, oh, I got charged and I got arrested with it. I'm rare. I don't believe her. I do not believe her. People, do not make this thing go away. If this is the case, yeah, and she's been charged for this offense, what she claims, yeah, that means the police have got the videotape. And the videotape can't be edited because they can't use something what's been edited in the court of law because it's been tampered with. So that means the police station, yeah, and the people have still got that videotape, the original one, yeah, so she has got rights, yeah, to go and ask for the videotape, get a lawyer to get the videotape and make us air the 7 minutes. What names could be so big in that, yeah, why we can't air the rest of the people's names? Because they didn't grape her or wasn't in the grape. So what I'm thinking, her and this man, yeah, was scamming people together. She said he's like me. I don't know which one she was talking. It can't be when she was 15. She said man was sleeping on the sofa. Yeah? He was fronting in his brethren's car. Yeah? But she said she wants to take him to the cleaners. So that means he must have some form of money. Did he get access to this old man's money? Was they blackmailing her for this old man's money? And she just said, you know what? Do what you want. I've had enough. Put out what you want. So if she wants to go and get the evidence for the 7 minutes and let us hear the truth, go get the 7 minutes because you got rights. And if you got charged for that, that means the system has got that tape still sitting there waiting for you because only 5 years ago. So go get the tape and make us hear the tape. But you won't, yeah, because you probably ain't been charged. And the names we was probably missing out was the old man who sat down and built up his brand, and that little fucking whore came and stole it under his nose within 5 minutes, tricked the man out of his position. So that means she was no good from the get-go. All of her life, she's just rotten. She's rotten. Yeah, so the question is, we need to know if they was blackmailing her for the old man's money. Because that old man, yeah, put in his works and she went and stole all of his customers and directed over to her. So how does that man get compensated? How does the man in prison what sat down and could have got terrorized getting compensated? How do these people get compensated? They need compensating. So if you people know the young lady's page or the young demon, go over to her page and start directing all of them people back to the old man. Because if her art is so rotten and dirty, what is she putting into your stuff? What is the witch putting into your stuff? That's why they say, don't eat from every and anybody. Yeah, how do you know this girl's with a little vindictive? So she's probably rubbing crotch juice in it, spitting in it. She could even be doing opiate to it. How about that? How about that? So if we do not bring this girl down, yeah, it's gonna be part of the history and we didn't do nothing about it. So she's got to go. Big up that young lady, yeah, what's her name? She always eating food. Blood. Big up that young girl, she does music. She's got like a little Birmingham accent or something like that. And she raps. And she's always eating. Big her up, because she did run her still. She did run her. She did run her. So I don't expect all these women coming out. These men don't jump on no girl that ain't got no belly or push out no baby because they don't have baby feelings. So your question of all you men, yeah, go ask the rest of the world, where was you for your sons? They don't like men. It's these women what don't like men.